Building a personal brand has benefited my business exponentially. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can build a personal brand through your content and through your visuals to do the marketing for you. If you're hiding behind your portfolio work or pretty stock photos, it's not really going to build your personal brand. And you may be wondering, what is your personal brand? We're going to get into that, but I want to first share with you why you should build a personal brand. The first reason is because it's going to allow your ideal client to relate to you and connect with you. In 2024, it's more than just being able to show what you do, showing the finished product. Showing your process and the behind the scenes of what you do is going to allow your ideal client to connect with you and feel like they already know you before they start working with you. The next reason is because your content can actually sell your offers for you. So if you are building a personal brand around photography, for example, like me, you can actually show people the transformation of what you do without you having to do a hard sell or having to overcome a lot of objections. You can also attract the type of clients that you really want to work with without you having to go out and search for them. You can actually do what's called more inbound marketing, where you can put content out in your marketing channels, like your social media, your blog, etc., and you can attract the type of clients who that content resonates with. So you want to first understand what your brand is so you know how to attract those clients, and that content can go to work for you even while you're sleeping, while you're out working with clients and doing other things. And the last reason is because it's fun. Honestly, if you can get really good at creating content in a more efficient way, you can have fun with sharing what you do, connecting with your ideal clients, and even if you want to work with brands one day, you can make creating content your job, and it's so much fun. If that's something that you want to do and you don't want to just do the behind the scenes admin stuff, you can actually outsource that and invest more time in creating content like this. For example, I started out just on Instagram. When I first started my photography business, I was just creating content on Instagram, and it was super fun. I was able to test out different types of content, and it really made me excited to grow my business. It wasn't just about the admin work of onboarding clients and editing and going to the shoot, although I do enjoy those steps in the process. But creating content and figuring out new ways to share what I do and to bring in new business is super fun. Investing that time in learning how to create content that resonates with your audience can really make the process fun. And look, I'm preaching to the choir. I got into photography because I wanted to be behind the camera, right? But what I realized is the more that I shared my personality and things that I enjoy doing, what I was really passionate about, I really started to connect with the type of clients I wanted to work with, not just relying on referrals or cold pitching, but really attracting folks to my business that I was dreaming about working with, that really lit me up and got me excited to continue growing my business. So if you don't want to work so hard to find clients, take some time to invest in building a personal brand, and I promise you it will be worth it. Building a personal brand also takes the guesswork out of explaining what you do. So if your content shows what you do, you don't have to explain so much to clients who may not really understand it. So think about your process and how you can save time sharing what you do and answering some of those frequently asked questions and overcoming some of those objections through your personal brand. So if you want to attract clients who you're genuinely excited to work with, who understand your value and are perfect additions to your portfolio, you want to create content that tells three things. The first thing is who you are. So you want to communicate your core values, your personal interests, and your passions, and how do they connect with your ideal client. So for example, if you really enjoy shopping at Target, share in your content, in your marketing, that what you just got at your last Target trip, or maybe you want to do a try-on haul in the dressing room, or you want to talk about some props that you just picked up at Target for your next shoot, or something that you like to purchase for your daily routine. Share those, and that will help to build your personal brand and connect with those clients who also like to shop at Target or who like to try on outfits in the dressing room, and you have that commonality that you can talk about even outside of the work that you're doing together. The next thing is what you do, and that's your actual product or service that you offer. So you can share those in so many different ways through sharing behind the scenes content, sharing the transformation like a before and after, sharing the work that you're doing behind the scenes, even if you're not necessarily working one-on-one with a client, but you can share the different ways that you provide that product or service and tell the story of how that came together. And it also shares the value that you provide to your clients. So think about how you do what you do, document it, write it down step by step, and then think about the ways that you can create content around those different steps and processes. And the last one is who you serve, and that's your ideal client. So share the type of clients that you're working with and share that transformation. That could be testimonials, that could be before and after, that could be client case studies. That can be so many different ways that you can share the type of clients that you work with. For example, if I just recently worked with a real estate agent and I want to work with more real estate agents, I'm going to share the behind the scenes and the final photos from that shoot so that other real estate agents who are following me on Instagram or who are on my email list, or maybe find some portfolio work on Pinterest, they're going to say, wow, I really like her photos. I'm also a real estate agent. Let me see if it will be a good fit. And then they will reach out to me and we'll see if it's a good idea for us to work together. So share the type of clients that you're working with, the industry that they're in, and the transformation that you've done for them so that you can attract more clients like them. So share who you are, what you do, and who you serve on a regular basis, and watch those leads come in on what feels like autopilot. So remember, creating visuals for your personal brand is more than just sharing headshots or trendy reels. It's really getting into the strategy behind who you want to attract and the type of transformation and value that you can provide to them through your product or service. If you need a strategy that tells the story of your brand and how you can connect with your ideal client, I would love to work with you. You can book a strategy call with me in the description, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.